The energy of intimacy supports our trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. There isn't a feeling of trust when the puppeteer comes out with the Hierophant. If this is resonating with you, Aries, these are not relationships that are trustworthy. Hey there, Aries. How are you? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you, Aries. We're going to start off with a Life is Like a Board Game tarot deck and do a 6-card spread. Taking a look at the present moment, the challenge, the opportunity, the energy that's around you, the goal, and some advice. And then we're going to clarify with the Unveiled Tarot for more messages, more information, and more clarity on this read. And it's a timeless read, Aries, so trust that when it finds you, it was meant to, and it's general. So take it resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Aries placements, wherever you have Aries in your chart. Let's get to it, Aries. Too many. You got a lot to say, Aries, do you? What do you want to say? What do you want to tell me? Let's see. What's the present moment for the Army of Aries? Let's take a look. That was too many. What's the present moment for the Army of Aries? Now you don't want to talk, Aries. Come on now. Oh my goodness, how many are these? Well, this is too many, Aries. Like, look at, that's more than 6. All right, Aries. Let's get down to business, Aries. What's the present moment for the Army of Aries? Right there, strength. You're holding back? I didn't think, not with cards. Lord, give me strength. You weren't holding back. The challenge, the Chariot. Moving forward. Okay, opportunity, 7 of Wands. The energy that's around you, Queen of Pentacles. The goal, the world. The advice, 6 of Wands. I'm really picking up, Aries. See your wins. Like with Leo coming out with the Strength card and now the 6 of Wands. See your, and the 7 for that matter. See your wins. Like the advice is to celebrate your success, your wins. For some of you, you're wrapping up a cycle and going into a new chapter. And this doesn't mean like, this could just mean like a new chapter in your life, right? Where, let's say you get a new job and you move to a new city. And so you're wrapping up your old lease, your old place of residence where you're living. You could be graduating. Like this is just wrapping up one chapter and beginning and moving on to another chapter. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Interesting. And more Leo energy. You don't see the conflict. You're not aware of it. Are you holding back with the Strength card the internal conflict that you're having? The struggles that you're having when it comes to moving into or onto a new phase, a new chapter? Okay. Let's clarify this Strength card. Not going into the deck. I'll see you on the flip side, Aries. All right, Aries, all of your tarot cards are all laid out. Let's find out what's clarifying the Strength. And again, when cards don't want to be seen, I kind of am now reading it as an internal thing versus an external, or you want to hide what it is or not share, kind of hold back with the Strength card. What's the internal conflict that's going on. So the strength is clarified by the puppeteer. This is an extra card in your deck. And the Hierophant. Interesting. I am seeing this as you looking right at, do you see how this lion, this image of a lion, is looking right at the puppeteer? Are you holding back? Are you seeing, like, the present moment that you are being manipulated? Interesting. Okay. I'm going to put it up in editing. The puppeteer, the master manipulator, ruthless and scheming. They turn people against each other, exploit weaknesses, and play with people's emotions to get what they want. The puppeteer will blame others, deny wrongdoings, and use guilt to control the situation. You may find yourself caught by the puppeteer, pulled this way and that, or engaged in mind games with no way of winning. If kept in this position for too long, your puppeteer may not even have to do anything because you will manipulate yourself and simply think it's how things are. There's that conflict gardens that you might not see right here. If you are the one pulling the strings, Aries, convincing people that what's best for you is always what's best for them, your manipulations may begin to control you. The need for control will take priority, and the provocations, no, that's not how you pronounce it, prevarications and contrivances will become habits you can't break, preventing you from having relationships that provide love and support. That's the present moment. So, prevarications. All right, Aries, let's get back into this. Okay, there's two different Aries groups that I'm really picking up on. The ones that are holding back plots, the plot twists, the schemes, and it warns you, Aries, of if you are the puppeteer, that this will become habit and this will be the way that you operate with people. And this is not, well, this is a scheming sort of energy. This is not how you want to operate in business, in family relationships, in friendships, in romantic relationships at all. Or being manipulated by the system with the Hierophant, by religion, by belief systems, by family, or a spouse, or doing that to said groups that I just mentioned. The challenge is moving forward. Of how do you move forward? Two of Pentacles and the Chariot again, Aries. Okay, so you're going back and forth. And do you see in this Two of Pentacles, this is what I'm talking about with the puppeteer. This is what the guidebook is warning of, that if you are going to go back and forth on being true or wearing that mask, and okay, so I'm gonna, with that Page of Pentacles, with that Ace of Pentacles, it feels like that's truth, that's real. Or are you going to move forward, Chariot card, with this grenade? And that's why I put it underneath the puppeteer, because the puppeteer and moving in that way as the book. I'm just going to go back to the guidebook. If you're the one pulling the strings, Aries, convincing people that what's best for you is also what's best for them, which is manipulation, your manipulations may begin to control you. And when I take a look at this Two of Pentacles, as you can see, it's that grenade. This is what the puppeteer card is warning you of, Aries. Okay. The need for control will take priority. The challenge is moving forward with this back and forth, saying and doing things like the puppeteer does, manipulating to get your own way, and gaslighting to convince others that it's in their best interest, when really it's not. It's not in their best interest. So the opportunities, the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands. This weighs heavy on you. I think that's why you're going back and forth, Aries. You're going back and forth, Like if someone calls you out, then you hold up that pentacle rather than the grenade and go, no, I meant this. okay. I said this, but what I meant was that. This is all, it feels manipulative, or this is being done to you. The puppeteer can go either way. Either you are the puppeteer or you are being controlled and manipulated. You will know best how this falls or if this even resonates. And so if you are the puppeteer, this weighs really heavy on you with the 10 of Wands. And it's almost like with the 7 of Wands, you're defending it. You're defending this behavior to climb up what would be considered the corporate ladder when we got the Hierophant, or yeah, Aries. Let's see what the Queen of Pentacles has. This is the energy that's all around you. Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so with the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant here, this could be a marriage. It could be parents for some of you youngers. But do you see how this is really giving me a sense of taking a risk, moving in a way that's risky. Just the energies of these two cards, of the Knight of Wands and the Chariot, where the Knight of Wands, he takes action and thinks later. Yes, indeed. And, oh my goodness, and then the King. I love these cards, because look at the King. He's taking a risk. This could be you, Aries, taking a risk and thinking later. And so who's caught in the middle here? This Queen of Pentacles. It could be a partner, like a business partner. It could be a partner, like a wife or husband. I'm again, with the King and Queen of Pentacles, this could be parents. It could be a spouse. And you're taking a risk. What are you taking? Why? Okay, so the goal, Page of Cups and the Mob. You got the 2 bonus cards in this read today, Aries. It's like you're realizing and this Page of Cups, like the Page of Cups for me is, as a reader, is forgiveness. It's like you've been in this fishbowl. You haven't been free. You see, and it looks like the mob, but of emotions. Oh, it's a mob of emotions. Do you see this? It's a mob of emotions. Yes, we got the fire, but then it's like all of this around you is all of this as far as the emotions. So what's, and you're wrapping up a cycle. Okay. The goal is for some of you to realize how you're playing, how you're taking risks. King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, how you're taking a risk here. Risk on your relationship, risk on your reputation, risk on, you're taking risks with the Knight of Wands. And it's like you're keeping your emotions compartmentalized to be able to manipulate, for some of you, to climb that ladder, Page of Wands. Okay, to success. 6 of Wands, advice. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 99. He could have been born in 99. And you see how he's looking at this, and it's like a fake, because this is a real, this 9 of Cups here, there's a fake sort of like, hey, welcome to the party, but look at what's going on in the background. Like there's, you know, it's a Diddy sort of party going on back there. Oh, this is very interesting energy. It's like you're realizing that the front you've been putting on is being either exposed, or you internally, with the Page of Cups, you're realizing it. And do you know what it comes from? The Page of Cups is forgiveness, Aries. Yeah, forgiveness. And so it's forgiving yourself. You're wrapping, I feel like you're wrapping up these internal struggles. So it's like you are willing to take on this heaviness. 10 of Wands, defend how you're moving in the world. Chariot twice, World card, to climb that ladder, which is 9 of Cups, the success that you want. 6 of Wands. But then at the end of the day, how do you feel? 9 of Wands. Let's see. This is an internal conflict, or it feels like an internal conflict. Like it feels like this is, which is why the cards came out face down. Like you don't really want, like you will tell them a story, Aries, you know, with how great things are, but there is an internal struggle, conflict. 5 of Wands, clarified by 7 of Wands. We have it again. Being defensive. And could it be, especially if we're talking business with the King of Pentacles, of how you've operated in the business world, taking chances? Again, this is like it gives an energy of a Ponzi scheme, of taking people's money to, as the 2 of Pentacles can also represent, to pay Peter, you know, take from, what is it? Rob Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. It feels like that. But it could be with how you present yourself. If you're an entrepreneur, if you have clients, if you have, you know, if you're gathering or getting investors. I'm really feeling more, this is an operating, how you operate, Aries. And there's the facade, there's how people perceive you. And then when what you have told them, what you've sold them on, puppeteer, about this business or corporation or whatever, with the King of Pentacles here, then you might, if it doesn't work out, so this might not resonate for a lot of you, but it could be applied to any aspect of your life, especially when manipulation is concerned. So this could be a fiance, a spouse that manipulates you, Aries, especially with the King, Queen of Pentacles here, and then takes action, asks for forgiveness, and then plays the victim with the Page of Cups and the 9 of Wands, like, oh, sorry, Aries, right? And then you're kind of waking up with the Mob. If you're on the end of being manipulated, you're kind of waking up to this going, what is going on? Intimacy. They could use intimacy as a tool. Let's just put it that way. Especially with this 9 of Cups here. Yeah. The energy of intimacy supports our trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. There isn't a feeling of trust when the puppeteer comes out with the Hierophant. If this is resonating with you, Aries, these are not relationships that are trustworthy. And you might be waking up to that with the Mob, because you just look at this card. I mean, this is like, how did I get here? You're waking up. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Intuition. There's that Page of Cups. Listen to your intuition, Aries. The energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the three-dimensional reality. And I also want to say the subtle language of people around you, of players, of manipulators. They can manipulate, and it's, what do they call, covert? It's very subtle, where you don't realize it. You don't realize it, and then you do. You realize it. And it's like your intuition is going, Aries, wake up. Aries, take action. Knight of Wands. Aries, defend yourself. I got the 7 of Wands twice. Aries. Yeah. Okay, let's get some angel numbers. I see 877. The angels of blessings are surrounding you now, filling your life with their energy. Open up your heart, mind, and eyes to experience their wonder. Your angels might be telling you what your intuition already knows, Aries. Okay, let's do 969. Your soul is curating opportunities for you to experience powerful shifts at this time, as your energy is golden and aligned with the energies of divine alchemy and magic For those of you that know that you are magical, be very pure. I'm just going to say, have pure intentions. Make sure your intentions are pure so that you do not, as the guidebook says, like if you just get used to like manipulating, and it's only small little things, right? And then you don't realize it until you've got a lot of like little problems become big problems. And it kind of creeps up on you. You got away with it, so it's no big deal. You got away with it again. You got away with it again. And it's these, let's say if you are an investor and you're investing with other people's money, just be aware. I'm looking at that King of Pentacles, just taking a risk. Yeah. Make every single decision based in integrity. And if this is someone that's around you that is tempting you, like it's no big deal, we'll make the money back, or it's no big deal, like fast money kind of thing, just be aware. Just be aware. All right, let's do one last one. I see, let's do 775. The direction angels are surrounding you at this time to help you make sense of the way ahead. They are waiting for you to be focused so that they can take you forward. There's that Chariot twice, which is in the block position or challenge position. Get focused and be open to guidance. Yes, indeed, Aries. And if anything I've said in this read resonates, please let me know in the comments below. And that's what I see for you. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care. From your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.